man. So this is real spontaneous, real random, man. But I got some things that I want to get off my chest. I'm in vent mode. I'm ready to pop off, man. So I'm going to give y'all about a minute or two, man, to scroll on into this joint, man, before I start tapping into the message, man. This is going to be one of them situations where I black out, man. I got to talk to black people for a minute. Really got something to get off my chest, man. I got to address my people. I'm in one of them zones right now. I'm in one of those moods. That energy is real in the field. So I'm going to give y'all a little chance to tap in, man. This is the second time I done tapped in with y'all for the day, man. But this is probably the most important stream you're going to hear in a minute, because I really want to get this off my chest. Just in peace, what's happening, man? I got a public service announcement for black people, man. I'm tired of what I'm seeing when it comes to my people. So I got some things that I really need to get off my chest and address. Eli, Miss Donnie, peace, peace. My sister, peace. Introverted, goddess, peace, peace. Peace. I really got to talk to my people, man. I'm getting tired of just what I'm observing and analyzing. So bear with me. I got like I said, about 20, 25, 30 minutes possibly. So hopefully y'all got about 25, 30 minutes to spare, man. Because that's the amount of time that I got, man. So we just gonna have to get it cracking, man. I don't really know which lane I want to start with, but I always start with the mind. Black people, man, we really got to start getting ourselves together mentally. Too many of us are neglecting the mental aspect of our health, man. Too many of us, man. And this go primarily to the black man, man. A lot of us, we talking about how okay we are, when truly deep down inside, we scarred. We not okay. We need a lot of help. We need a lot of help. Black men, we need a lot of help mentally. We have been traumatized. We have been traumatized since we were forced to be over here, since our ancestors were brought over here, enslaved. We have been traumatized since then, and we have done nothing to repair the trauma and damage that was done to the black mind collectively, the black man's mind collectively. And once we get our head on straight, it's over. It's over. It's over. Once we get our heads on straight collectively, there is no stopping us, because we the strength, we the power in the nation. So everything revolves around us and our strength. But we are out here weak physically and mentally. We weak physically and mentally, collectively speaking. And I'm talking to my brothers right now. Collectively speaking, man, we weak. We got a lot of things that we need to deal with. And we suppress a lot. We hide a lot. And we try to mask our true emotions and true feelings a lot. Gotta stop doing that, man. Gotta stop doing that. You got to find somebody. You got to find a platform to where you can open up, man. And you just need to start opening up, man. You just got to do it. Let that pain out. Let that pain out. Stop suppressing it, man. It's okay. When that pain comes out, man, it's going to make you that much stronger. You keep suppressing that pain, man. That's a weakness, man. That's making you weaker, man. So let that pain out, man. Let that pain out. Let that pain go. Then on top of that, we got to stop. Those of us that have this knowledge, I'm getting tired of accusations coming from these brothers of a certain status and caliber. So we got to stop manipulating these women. We got to stop preying on these women. Once we reach a certain status and caliber, man, that ain't giving us the green light to go pimp on women like that, man. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop preying on women. We got to stop preying on the emotions of women, whether you are a pastor or whether you are a leader in the so-called conscious community. These women are to not be preyed on, man. These women are to not be preyed on. Stop doing them like that, man. If you are honest, if you are sincere in dealing with these sisters, they gonna support you regardless. You don't have to manipulate a black woman. Just be sincere with her and you're gonna get her support regardless. You don't need to do all that. Just be sincere in regards to your message, man, and she gonna support you, and vice versa. If you trying to get the support of another brother, if you trying to get the support of a black man, you don't have to be deceptive, yo. You don't have to manipulate him. If you are honest, man, the reason why a lot of black people are rocking with some of these people in the conscious community is because of the information. So why are y'all choosing to manipulate these people when they rocking with you for the information that's empowering them? That is letting you know right now that they will support you simply because they fool with the information that is elevating them and their family. So it's no need to manipulate. It's no reason to con and scam a person that's fooling with you because you are giving them information that they can relate to. So anything that happens to a person that's negative, harmful, and destructive, that is out here scamming and conning his people, using that information, you deserve it. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing that. That is unnecessary, man. It is unnecessary. You criticize the church, you criticize the pastor, you criticize the priest, and you acting just like them. How you gonna talk bad about the Catholic Church and how them priests and whatnot are out here molesting little boys, and you doing that to black girls, young black girls? Come on, man. Can't respect that. And then we always don't make it any better. So then when a young black girl or when the black woman comes out and presents these allegations, the first thing we condition to do is not believe her. The first thing we condition to do. We can't even decipher when these black dudes are really out here wicked or not, because we so brainwashed. We so caught up in the propaganda that we automatically are wired to go against the black woman. And y'all don't even realize it. We are automatically wired to say the black woman is lying because we feed into the propaganda, the whole black man versus black woman nonsense, to where we're not even able to decipher when a black man is really wicked or not. Come on, man. We automatically, I guarantee you, even on my end, I guarantee you if a black woman accused me of something, not saying I'm out here doing anything, but I guarantee you because the way we wired, if a young black woman accused me of doing something, I guarantee you most of us are wired like she's lying. They trying to tear him down. We automatically wired. We automatically wired to discredit what the black woman is saying. And y'all don't even realize that. Y'all don't even realize that. And I'm just talking to my brothers right now. I got some stuff for my sisters too. But the whole situation that just transpired revolves around a black man touching a young girl. And we know, even if this situation didn't happen, we know that stuff like this transpires in the black community. We probably got family members that have been touched. We probably got some queens on this thread that have been touched by family members, elder black men in their families. So we know this type of stuff happened, and it's still happening. So whether or not the allegations in regards to Brother Polite are true or false is of no concern right now, because we know this type of stuff happens anyway in our community. And we ain't making that up. We not exaggerating. This type of stuff happens. It's young girls in black families that have been touched by their uncle, that have been touched by their own pops, that have been touched by their grandfather. Like, this type of stuff happens, man. So we got to stop automatically discrediting the black. Woman and say she just trying to tear the black man down. It ain't all about that sometimes, man. Stop that nonsense, man. That's your conditioning. That's how you wired, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's always the vice versa. We got to stop feeding into that propaganda, man. It's all propaganda. We feed into the hands of the enemy, the hands of the oppressor. Every time we automatically quick to discredit the black woman or the black man. That's what we want to do automatically. Come on, man. Some of these brothers out here wicked, man. Some of these sisters wicked. It is what it is, man. Wickedness exists within the black community. It does. So when dudes out here violating our young queens or queens in general, we got to get rid of them. Those are serious allegations, and we got to take them seriously until you prove yourself to be innocent. If you out here touching young queens, young black queens out here, you have got to prove your innocence to me. Those are serious allegations. I'm not going to automatically discredit the sister, because I know sisters out here that have been touched. And I know sisters out here that have been touched and they have been afraid to speak on it because they already know the backlash that they would get. So I know this from a personal experience. Sisters that have been touched and they ain't ever said nothing. Because they like, what's the point? Ain't nobody gonna believe me. And they gonna think I'm out here trying to tear the black man down. So I know women right now that might take this type of stuff to their grave because they don't want to face the backlash that they may face if they try to expose one of these black men that done touched them. They don't want to ruin them. So I know sisters right now that's probably willing to take it to their grave and will never speak on being touched, because they know the backlash they're gonna receive. And it's a shame that they probably will receive the backlash. Oh, your uncle ain't do that. Your uncle will never do that. You delusional. Your uncle didn't touch you like that. Your uncle didn't do that. Your uncle didn't do this. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. We got to stop doing that, man. We got to truly wake up, man. And we got to understand it starts at home. It starts at home. We got to get rid of the evil in our own home first. We got to get rid of the wicked people in our own home first, in our own communities first. We got to get rid of the rapists in our own community first. We got to get rid of the pedophiles in our own community first, because they there. We got to get rid of the con men in our own community first, because they are there. We got to get rid of these people. We got to get rid of the manipulators, the deceivers in our own community, because they are there. Starts at home first. It starts at home, man. Stop playing, man. It starts at home. It's plenty of upstanding righteous brothers that don't have any allegations out here and that would never have allegations because we ain't moving like that. So respect them brothers more, man. Stop trying to take up for these wicked dudes that's out here being foul and doing foul, but you think they invincible because they done hypnotized you with some words. They done hypnotize you with some words, man. And all my sisters, man, stop. Don't be gullible. Don't be naive. Do the knowledge to some of these brothers that's bigging y'all up. They doing it for a reason. They doing it for a reason. So y'all ain't off the hook. Don't be gullible. Don't be naive as a black woman. Don't do that. Don't do that. See, that's how the pastors get y'all in the churches and whatnot. They know they can tap into the emotions. They know they can do that. They know once they tap into the emotions of that woman, they got that woman gonna fall out in the church, do whatever it is that they want them to do. So as women, man, y'all got to start dealing with reason and logic a little bit more than y'all do. So y'all won't continue to fall for the okie doke. Yeah, the black woman is God sounds nice. But how are you moving? Are you living a life that's a reflection of that? How do you conduct yourself outside of you saying that? So thoroughly examine these individuals before y'all start clinging to what they say. And then your feelings get hurt when they get accused of certain things. Even when it comes to the church, man, thoroughly examine Pastor Pimp, man. Thoroughly examine him. I ain't no fool, man. I done been in the church. I done seen the collection plate get passed around. I done seen who throw the biggest money in the collection plate. It be these sisters. It be the sisters, man. I done seen it. I done seen sisters barely be able to keep the lights on, but they about to write Pastor Pimp the biggest check I've ever seen because he got it. So my sisters, stop being so gullible. Stop being naive. Stop falling for the okie doke. Stop falling for the okie doke. Stop falling for it. Stop falling for it. Deal with the truth. Deal with reason. Deal with logic. It's a time and a place for the emotional side. And you got to understand that there are dudes out here. There are organizations out here that are preying on your emotions. And they are trying to tap into the black woman's emotion so that they can manipulate, deceive you, and get you to do what they want you to do. Understand that. So when you see somebody out here with that message that's directly targeted towards you, ask a bunch of questions. Ask a bunch of questions. That person probably is to not be trusted. So we gotta stop. We gotta do better, man. We all got flaws, man. We all got flaws collectively, man. We got to stop falling for the okie doke out here, man. We falling for it in too many different facets. And that's one of the reasons why I say we got a long way to go. We can't agree on anything. We can't agree on anything. We can't come together and agree on anything. We can't even agree on whether or not dudes are just wicked and rapists and pedophiles. We can't even agree on certain things like that. On simple stuff like that, man. We can't agree on whether or not to get jabs, like whether or not the system then used us as guinea pigs. We can't agree on anything, whether or not this system is for us or against us. We can't agree on anything. We got to stop that, man. We got to understand that, again, it's called the collective unconscious. We didn't endure this trauma collectively, man. Collectively. And the only way that we going to overcome it is collectively. It's the only way we're going to overcome it. That's the only way we gonna overcome this particular situation. We gotta do it collectively, man. It ain't gonna be no individual effort that's going to save the day for black people. It is going to be a collective effort. We forget being on the same page. Half the time, we're not even in the same book nor the same genre. So we gotta get in the same genre, man, first. Then we could talk about getting in the same book. Then we could talk about getting on the same page. But we ain't even in the same genre right now, man. And it's sad. It's sad. We can't even agree that we need to be healthier as people. We need to focus on our health collectively. We can't even agree to that. We start arguing about that. We start arguing about little stuff like that. Like that causes an argument. Black people talking about health, that causes an argument. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's getting sad now, man. You go right now. Just test the theory out. Go find your average black person and go tell them something. Go try to have a conversation about eating healthier with them and watch how that conversation goes. Watch how that conversation goes. All you probably did was suggest that they do something to improve their health, and it's over. You arguing with that person. You arguing with that person, man. Like, come on, man. What do we want, man? What do we want collectively, man? We confused. Like, what do we want? A lot of us are inconsistent. Like I said, cops kill us. We protest, boycott. Black Lives Matter, stupid stuff like that. We quick to join an organization like that ain't even for black folks. But when a cop shoot and kill us, then it's like, the system ain't for us. The system is this, the system is that. System ain't never cared for black people. The system was set up in the way to oppress and kill black people. Then we turn around and we first in line to get the jab. So what was all that marching and protesting that we were just doing to the system? What was that? When you finna go line up and go get a jab from the same system that you just accused of never being forced in the first place and only being designed to kill us. That is confusion, man. What do we want? What do we want? Like, what are we really asking for out here, man? People talk about reparations. Man, if they gave black people reparations, if they gave us money, we just gonna give the money right back to the oppressor. So no, if they gave each black person, which is what they was doing with the stimulus, man. That's why they don't care about giving you stimulus checks. You gonna go spend it and give it right back to the people that gave it to you. Gonna give it right back to the people that gave it to you. Right back to the people. So we talk about reparations. Man, they could give each black person right now $1 million, and I guarantee you 95% of the black people, it's going to go right back to the white folks, right back to the Asians, right back to the Arabs, and we going to be right back broke talking about we need more. Guarantee they can give every black person $1 million. I guarantee you the black community will stay the same. We going to get the money right back to these corporations. We will have nothing to show for it. If they gave every black person right now, if every black person woke up tomorrow with $1 million in their account, guarantee you, we ain't gonna have nothing to show for it in a year. Nothing. We gonna buy a bunch of material items that they gonna benefit from. We ain't gonna do nothing to help our condition collectively. I guarantee you. That's why I try to tell people. People think the solution to some of our problems is to give us more money. I say, what's the point? We not educated financially. So you just gonna give a fool $1 million. Guess what? He gonna be a fool with $1 million. That's not gonna improve that person's condition. He just gonna do foolish things with more money. That's what we gonna end up doing. Our financial literacy is not there. So if you throw money at us, guess what? We gonna be ignorant. We gonna be financially illiterate just with more money. Just with millions. We gonna be financially illiterate millionaires. That's it. That's it. Like that's literally it. So that ain't the solution. That ain't the solution. They can give us all that. They can give us matter of fact, they can give us land. We'll start doing dumb things like shooting and killing one another over the land. Instead of coming together, learning how to grow food on the land, all that type of stuff. Using certain pieces of the land as safe houses for when things pop off. Like, nah, we gonna shoot. Dude put his foot on my grass, I'm gonna shoot him. We'll start doing stupid stuff like that. That's what we'll start doing. We'll fight over the land that they gave us. I ain't like the way they looked at my grass. Let me go fight them real quick. Let me go shoot at them because they looking at my grass a funny type of way. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I'm telling y'all, we'll take that $1 million, and I'm talking about that $1 million to be blown. Man, that $1 million to be gone so quick. If we woke up, each black person with $1 million in that bank account, man, I'm telling you, man, stop playing, man. I'm already knowing how I go, man. So we just got to do better, man. We got to value education. We got to proper education. We got to value our health, man. We got to stop. Man, I'm getting so tired of us rather be entertained and educated. Man, some of us too old for that, man. Like, dude, at some point you got to grow up mentally. Some point you got to grow up mentally. Why would you rather be caught up in gossip at 35, 40, 30, even 25? Like, why would you want to entertain the gossip opposed to reading a book, educating yourself on finances and health, history, your story, whatever you want to call it, science, math, something? Why would you rather be caught up in the he say, she say? At some point, man, you got to grow up mentally, man. Some point, you got to do it. You 40 and you out here caught up on the latest gossip, but then if I ask you anything about investing, you have no idea. Man, you should be able to have them conversations, man. Learn you something. Knowledge is infinite. It's so much to learn out here, it's crazy. You shouldn't be 35, 40 talking about I'm bored. You 35, 40 say I don't like to read. Dude, what are you? Come on, man. We 35, we 40, we 30. Life ain't about what we like to do. It's what we need to do at this point. But y'all ain't got no problem going out to these clubs, getting sloppy drunk, even at 35 and 40. But then somebody suggests you read a book and calm down. Oh, that's boring. I ain't got time for that. But you would rather destroy and kill your brain cells, though, and chalk that up to fun. But you can't even remember what you did. You were so drunk, you were so wasted, you can't even remember what you did, but yet it was fun, though. You would rather do that. But then somebody try to present you with a book, tell you to read the book. You looking at him like he's problematic. Man, we got to grow up mentally, man. Sad state of affairs, man. You try to tell somebody to eat healthy, it's expensive, woo, wah, wham, but then whole while they going out every other night, drinking themselves into a coma, liver, kidneys, all that trash, and they going to end up having to spend a bunch of money. They going to get a bunch of doctor bills, treat nose conditions. But I tell you, man, to eat a banana or something, drink some water, and now I'm problematic. I think I'm too good and this, that, and the third. I'm bougie and all this type of stuff, man. Stop playing with me, man. No, you bougie because you would rather go out, spend a bunch of money on drinks, spend money to get in the club, and I'd rather read a book that I got for $10. Nah, man, stop doing that. Telling me what's expensive. Y'all spend all this money on trips, then go to the desired spot. And then y'all spend all this money to get in clubs and drink and things like that. But I'm bougie and I think I'm better than everybody because I'd rather eat fruits and veggies than a steak. No, I'm saving money when I go somewhere because I ain't going to no club. I ain't going to no club, man. I'm going to walk. I'm going to walk around and analyze the city, the town. I ain't going to no club. I ain't gambling. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't giving these people my money. But y'all want to do all that, though. Y'all want to prioritize that. But then somebody tell you to work out and be fit, things like that, and you want to hoop and holler and you want to cry. You want to do all this crying. And then when your health start declining and your health start failing, now you want to try to do something about it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop playing with me, man. Y'all got to stop playing. Y'all got to stop playing with me, man. I'm tired of us not taking the things seriously that we need to take serious. And then when one of us takes it serious, that's what y'all call, oh, he always serious. Do you ever joke? It ain't nothing to laugh about. Like my man's K Reno said something about the choir, but it ain't nothing to clap about. Man, it ain't nothing to laugh about out here, man. Big Crit said something about how can I shine with all my people hurting. Man, it ain't nothing to laugh about out here. It ain't nothing to clap about. That's why I don't care. I don't care about no choir clapping and hollering and all that. It ain't nothing to clap about. It ain't nothing to laugh about. It's a sick world out here, man. And somebody got to be disgusted because everybody else trying to hide from the reality. I'm not. I'm analyzing the reality. It's sick out here. It's sick. So if you want to call me a serious person, oh well. Oh well. I'm sorry that you feel that way. It's always been in my blood to be this person. I'm a serious individual, and I feel like it's needed. I feel like the energy is needed. Y'all looking at seriousness like it's something wrong with it. I'm at peace with my seriousness, man. I'm healthy with my seriousness, man. That's who I am as a person. So I'm good. I'm good. I have accepted who I am. I have accepted that part of myself. And I use it to my benefit. I use it to my benefit. People ain't serious enough out here, man, and that's the problem. That is the whole entire problem. People ain't serious enough, man. You got family members around you dropping like flies of ailments that they had some control over and they chose not to, and you still walking down the same path. And when somebody try to help you out, you want to condemn them, you want to talk bad about them, you want to get in your feelings. Well, excuse me for trying to help you not walk down the path your grandmother took, your mother took, your cousin took, your aunt took. Excuse me for trying to look out for you. Better stop playing with me, man. How else you gonna get your health intact if you don't take it seriously? So at some point, that's what I'm saying, the seriousness is needed. How else you gonna get your finance? Like what people say, man, I gotta start getting serious about my health. I gotta start taking my health more seriously. When people start having financial issues, what they say, man, I gotta start taking my finances more seriously. That's what people say, man. I gotta start taking that more seriously. So they know how necessary it is to take things seriously. So if you take things seriously from the jump, guess what? You can prevent a lot of these problems. But no, y'all think everything is a joke. Y'all think everything is a joke, and y'all take a lot of things in life for granted. Then when life starts slapping you in the face, like Mother Nature is currently slapping us in the face, then we want to sit around like, oh, I got to get on that. I got to get on my square now. Life just slapped me in the face. Because life, like, man, you think it's a game. You think it's a game. It's not a game, man. It is not a game. It is not a game. Please stop playing, man. Please stop playing. If I see, if something goes that I don't know if I can handle, another situation where black people continue to trust the oppressor, the enemy, and they fall right for the okie doke. And then start trying to talk down on the people that they've been trying to warn them. I ain't got time for it no more, man. Got time for it. Whole time, and I never forget when this pandemic first started. First thing I said, this gonna tell us a lot about black people. And it definitely told me a lot. It definitely told me a lot. When this situation popped off, I done figured out, I done learned what I needed to learn. I done learned what I needed to learn. Black people ain't ready. We ain't ready, man. We ain't ready. We ain't ready collectively. We ain't ready. We don't stand for anything. I'm telling y'all, before the pandemic popped off, or right in its infancy, all black people, it was the consensus. Man, I ain't trusting that jazz. If they come out with something, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I ain't gonna trust that. I ain't gonna get it. Then guess what? It happened. They came out with the joint. They put that pressure on y'all. They had some of y'all favorite celebrities and people all on the screen. And guess what? 70% of the people that was like, nah, I ain't gonna get it, got it. Y'all don't stand for nothing. That's why don't nobody take black folks seriously. That's why nobody takes black people seriously. Y'all was talking all that talk. I ain't getting that. I ain't doing that. Then you face with it. Now you get it. And then you try to justify it, sounding all soft. Man, might as well. It ain't nothing but a jab. You wasn't saying that 10 months ago. You wasn't saying that 10 months ago. You wasn't saying it when it popped off. You were saying you don't trust it. Well, don't get mad at us that have stood on our square and we ain't getting it. Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at me because I said I wasn't getting something and I ain't got it and I ain't getting it. Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at us because we stand for something and you don't. Don't get mad at us. Don't get mad at us because you weak and we strong. Don't get mad at us, man. Don't get mad at us. Do not get mad at me because I got strength, because I got principles, I got morals, I got things that I just won't do. Over my dead body type stuff, I got things that it's just not going to happen. I'm not doing it. And that's one of them joints, and I stood on that then, and I stand on it now. I ain't changing my stance. I'm not one of them ones, man. Y'all see me talk about black people the way I talk about them? I ain't never changing that stance. I done had that stance about 10 plus years now. Y'all know about the way that I eat. I done been on that health kick for 10 plus years. I'm not changing that. I'm stuck in my ways. I ain't changing that for anybody. So I stand on something. Unlike most of these people, ain't got no backbone, man. And black people think we ready for some type of revolution. Man, if the revolution starts tomorrow, we done. We done. We done, man. We don't stand for. Matter of fact, half of us will be fighting on the enemy side. Half of us will go right over there with the white folks and be like, yep, y'all need, you black people that are trying to, like, no, y'all need to come over to this side. We need to integrate. That's what y'all will be on. Most of y'all will be on that whole while they gonna kill on our side, and we gonna kill them. Come on, man. Gotta have a backbone, man. Black people gotta stand for something collectively. What do we stand for collectively? Somebody let me know. What do we stand for collectively? Like, white people collectively stand on so-called white supremacy. White people collectively want the power. So when it comes down to keeping black people, keeping so-called minorities in a certain position in a certain state, white people can come together and agree to that. They can come together and do what's necessary to keep us in a certain state. What can black people collectively come together and agree upon and do? We always ready to go at it with one another. That's what we on. What can I do? What can I disagree with? What can I need to find a black person so I can argue with them. I ain't got time to be arguing with y'all, man. Got time to be arguing with another. Listen, I ain't got time for it. If a black man doing something that's foul in the community, I ain't arguing with y'all. He did something that's foul. To me, he got to prove his innocence. If he don't, and if I get the vibe that he did it to me, I'm done with him. Same with a black. If a black woman out here want to play on the white side, or a black man want to play on the white side, and they want to talk bad about this side, then cool. When stuff pop off, don't come running to me, because you chose that side. You chose your fate. You chose that outcome. I ain't got none for you. I ain't wasting time with y'all, man. I ain't wasting time, man. We got to stand for something. Stop being scared, man. Stop being afraid of the consequences, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? Like, what's wrong with us, man? Soft, man. All these soft black people, man, starting to really grind my gears to get on my nerves, man. Then with somebody like such as myself, when I start unleashing a passion, which I'd have been holding on this for a minute, because this is how I originally was back in the day, and everybody wanted to calm me down. You need to calm down. You need to watch what you're saying on Facebook. This is the type of energy that I was on when I was doing music, when my message was changing, when I was on Facebook, and everybody swore up and down that I need to stop doing that. And I let the pressure get to me then, and I stopped. I chilled out for a minute, deleting Facebook pages, all that. Well, now I'm back riled up, man, and I ain't finna let that energy die down. Afraid of these people, man. At some point, man, we got to stop being afraid of them, man. At some point, we got to stop being afraid of them, man. And we got to stop being afraid of the people that ain't afraid of them. So you got to stop being afraid of your brother or your sister that ain't afraid of them. I ain't afraid of these white folks, man. I ain't afraid to talk about it. I ain't afraid of these Arabs. I ain't afraid of the Jews. I ain't afraid of none of them. Oh, you watch what you say now. They may get your channel. They already tapped into my channel. When they want to ban my channel, when they want to shut my channel down, they will do it anyway. I've already said enough. I ain't worried about that. Y'all think I'm doing this for some money? Nah, that ain't what it is. I'm going to say what I need to say. They already got me tapped in. So any given time that they want to shut me down, they can. That's why I got other stuff that I offer, man. That's why I'm going to take everything on the road and travel. I just want y'all to see and hear. I just want y'all to see me and hear me. So when I come to y'all town, y'all know what it's about. So they already tapped in. They listening now. They like, man, we gonna let them keep building. We're gonna let them keep building. And then at any given time, we're gonna decide to ban them and shut them down and say something was offensive. I know how they work. That's why I ain't banking on it. This ain't my platform. I don't own this. I don't control this. So I'm cool. So I might as well say what I want to say. I might as well say what I want to say. Like, man, hey, y'all, I ain't living in fear, man. I'm no longer living in fear. I am not doing it. The people I look up to, Khalid Muhammad, Fred Hampton, Huey Newton, these dudes were fearless. So that's what I got to be, man. That's what it's in my blood to be fearless, man. Y'all study the Maroons and guerrilla warfare and things of that nature. That's my bloodline. That I would have been the Nat Turner, man. I'm being honest with myself. I would have been that. When I'm reading, when I'm studying history, man, I resonate with the Nat Turners. I resonate with the black man that got tired of the white folks, started unleashing. That's what I resonate with. I don't resonate with no house Negro. That don't sit well with me. That has never sat well with me. I don't resonate with them. I don't resonate with that type of energy, man. I don't. It does not resonate with me. I can't be one of them ones. I don't feel good. I don't feel good reading about that type of stuff. My blood boils when I read about black people like that. Blood boils, man. Come on, man. Y'all, we got to stop playing, man. We got to be fearless. We got to be more fearless collectively, man. We got to be more fearless collectively. Because right now we trash. Right now we soft. And I'm talking collectively. Like, we got strong individuals. But the collective, man. What they say, a chain is as strong as its weakest link. And we got a lot of weak links. And I'm talking about a lot of them. So it don't matter about those of us that's strong. When collectively we got a ton of weak links. They ain't gonna do nothing. Like the ones that's strong, all they gotta do is take us out. All they gotta do is take us out. They take one or two of the strong people out. Now listen, they done. That's it. Because they know we got a lot of followers. So all they got to do is cut them off at the head. So they see, all right, who following such and such. He or she appears strong, so we're going to assassinate him, and then the followers going to become weak just off of the strength of that. Come on, man. But y'all, man, I got to go, man. I appreciate y'all listening to the vent. I got my clients that walked in, man. I'm about to tend to the clients. I may come back later because I'm in that mode. I'm in a different zone, man. I'm tapped in now. I'm tapped in with the ancestors, man. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in, man, if y'all ain't noticed. But I'm tapped in. I'm going to catch y'all later, though, man. Y'all be easy. Peace.